There was a mistake on my part for the last video. I wasn't doing it right. So, uh, last section I say that number 16 uh, is 2, but I don't think it's correct. I don't think it's correct. So, for number 16, uh, how many hours of nap? So, the answer is actually C. Oh, so yeah. So they asked how many hours driving. So it's after when she start driving. It's from 0, and she took a nap at at 3. So after 3 hours, so I was wrong on that one. I thought it was how many hours. So no, it's after driving how many hours. So after driving has to be C, right? 16 is C. After 3 hours, right? I was reducing that was 1, which is wrong because I was making a mistake. And for 17, we're using Thales theorem. We got a similar triangle. We're gonna get the answer of DE equal to 6. I have uh, I have pointed out so DE equal to 6. I got that one right. Number 18. Okay, so number 18 gonna be here. So the computation is very similar. T gonna be less than 62.5 because T integer, so the boundary has to be A, right? Because T is integer, because T is an integer, right? So the boundary has to be A. So that was a mistake on my part as well. So so this is for that's for 16, 17, and 18. So 16C, 17 is B, and 18 is actually A. Okay, so let's continue to do from 19. We're gonna shut up the answer and let's do from 19. Okay, 19. Okay, so there was just some transformation for 19, and okay, so let's do it. So 19. Okay, so they want to get n from this equation. So first E equal to P minus n over P plus n, P plus n. So we're gonna multiply both sides with P plus n. So E times P plus n, what is equal to P minus n. Okay, so let's expand. EP plus En is P minus n, right? So we're gonna put in order to generate n, we're gonna put everything with n on one side and everything not with n on one side. So EP minus P equal to minus En minus n. Okay, so E outside, P outside, sorry, E minus 1 over, okay, so minus n outside. So inside we have here E, but because it's minus n, so we just have to change it to plus 1. So therefore n gonna be equal to minus E plus 1 over P times oh no, sorry, it's P times E minus 1 over, sorry, over minus E plus 1. Okay, so we're gonna put the n equal to, we're gonna put the minus sign to the numerator. So p p minus 1. So in this case we want to get rid of the minus sign and change the e sign to 1 minus e, and it's gonna be over e plus 1. E plus 1. So that's n equal to p minus pe over e plus 1. Yeah. Okay. So 19 it should be D. Alright. Okay, 20. 20. What's a minus 3b in terms of x? Okay, this is just simple calculation, right? So a 3a minus b 1a equal to 3 times, okay, what is a? X squared minus 5x plus 2 minus b is minus, okay, 3x cubed, okay, it cubed plus 4 plus 4x squared minus 6. Alright, so that's equal sign here, and this is equal to 3x squared minus 15x plus 6 minus 3x cubed minus 4x squared and plus 6. Okay, so that's actually okay, minus 3x cubed. Okay, so that is minus x squared minus 15x and plus 12. So it should be B, right? It should be B. Okay. Number 21. Number 21. So we have a line and we have a slope. Okay, so we have this a line, and so we know that this is y equal to ax plus b, and we know the slope is minus 5 over 4, so we know that a equal to minus 5 over 4. Okay, so we can rewrite y equal to minus 5 over 4 x plus b. Okay, so they asked about the area of the triangle. Okay, so we know that. Okay, so let's copy this you see, print screen. Let's copy this this figure down. So I'm gonna save this. With this, I'm gonna save this and reopen this later. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this and I'm gonna open this. Okay, so I just paste it in. Okay, so here is the questions. So they asked about the area, right? So okay, so let's go this point A, and this x-intercept to be A and the y-intercept to be B, and well, for B x equal to 0. Okay, so now we know this line, we know that 4 0 is in the line, is in the line. So this means that 0 equal to minus 5 over 4 times 4 plus b, right? So easily you can deduce b equal to 5, right? B equal to 5, right? So with this idea, b equal to 5, we know this intersection of x equal to 0 it has coordinate of the point B has coordinate of 0 and B, right? So that is actually equal to 0 and 5, right? So that's actually the coordinate of point B, right? So because B is in line, so B is 0 B, okay, and HB is equal to 0, so B is 0 B, okay, and you know as 0 5, okay. So now we know that the area going to be a half of OB times AB times OA. So that is actually a half. Okay, so we know that OB is just 4 and OA is that is 5. So that is 4. So that's 10, right? So 21 is C. Okay? 21 is C. Alright. So 20 is B, 21 is C. Alright, very good. Let's do 23 and 22. Let's do 22. Okay, so the price of textbook this year is 20% greater than the price last year. If this price P, what is last year price in terms of P? Okay, so 22. Okay, so if I want to check, I'm going to zoom in later, okay? So 22, so this year's COVID price P1 is 20% greater. This year is this, okay, is 25% greater than last year. So it's just, okay, 25%, 120% of P last year. Okay, so this is actually called P. Okay, so P 125 20%, right? Because it's 20% greater, so it's 100 plus 20 over 100. So P equal to 120 over 100 of P last. So that is P is equal to 6 over 5 and P last, P of last year. So price of this year is actually 6 over 5 of the price of last year's. So okay, so P last will be equal to P divided by 6 over 5, which is 5P over 6. So the answer is 22 is C. Alright, let's try 23, 24 and 25. Okay. 26 and 27 and the rest we want to do in another video. let's try 22, 23, and 24. 23, 24, and 25. Okay, so 23. So we have y equal to x squared minus 2x minus 3, right? So which is equivalent form? Let's display the x coordinate of the vertex as a constant or a coefficient. Okay, so they asked about the vertex mean the solution, right? So this is actually y equal to x squared minus 3x and then plus x minus 3. So y equal to x times x minus 3, okay, and plus 1 times x plus minus 3. So that's x plus 1 times x minus 3. So the vertex of the parabola has constant or coefficients. So I think it's C or D. So actually, if they calculate, we don't have this answer. We don't have the answer, but we see that I plus 3 is actually x squared minus 2x. So that's actually x times x minus 2. So it's reasonable that the answer could be D. Okay. So I think so. The answer could be D. Okay. 24. Okay. So T equal to 2 pi times the square root of L. Okay. So this is a pendulum, right? And 9.8 is actually G, the gravity constant. So okay. So they just give it T equal to 8 and we solve for L. Okay, so let's solve. So we know that T over 2 pi is equal to the square root of L over 9.8, right? So we're gonna square both sides up. So square it up, and this side also square it up. Okay. So this is actually T squared over 4 pi square equal to L. Okay, so square root is get rid of L over 9.8. Okay. So T square gonna be equal to L over 9.8 times 4 pi square, right? So it's okay. So we have to multiply it outside. So time is outside. So 4 pi square, 4 pi square. Okay. So now we know that T. So T is now the square root of wow, this thing. Wow, it's complicated, huh? And you have to plug it in. L equal to 8 here. So T of 8 No, so we have to calculate L. Okay, so L. Alright. When t is equal to 8, what is L? Okay, so here. So we have h. So L here equal to t squared multiplied by 9.8. Okay, so and divided by 4 pi square, right? Square. Okay, so I make a mistake. So this line is actually redundant. So there you go. So t squared multiplied by 8 over, and now we're gonna put in t equal to 8. So so this is 8 squared. We replace t with 8. So the answer is 3.97. It is correct. Yeah. No, not 4 pi squared. 4 times pi squared. 4 times pi squared. So 8 over 2 is 15.88. 88. So it's actually B, right? So it's B. Alright. So 24 is B. Okay. And let's do 25, and I think that's enough for today. Let's finish the last one. Okay. "25. Number of dandelion in large part is recorded on the course of 5 months, as shown in the table above." Okay, so this is interesting. Let's see. So for number 25, okay, so you can clearly see that month 1, and then we know that month 2. You can see obviously that month 2 is equal to month 1 over 5, right? Easily seen. And month 3 is equal to month 2 over 5, right? So and month 4 is just month 3 over 5, right? Over 5, right? So that's easily seen, right? And month 5 is just month 4 over 5. So this in turn is just this is just month 1 times 1 over 5 to power 1, and it's just a month. Okay, so because we have to divide it by 1/5 again, we divide by 5 again, and we have already have month 1 to the power 1 here. So this is month 1 times 1/2 to power 2. 1/5 to power 2. Sorry, I'm just a little bit confusing now. So this is to power 3, and this is going to be month 1 times 1/5 times to power 4. So with this type of pattern, as an exponential decay, right? So it's D. I think so. So let's check. So let's check. So we are doing test 2. Practice test 2, and we was doing question 20 to 24, 2024, section 4. So let's check. So let's go to the answer of test 2. Section 4, and we was doing exercise from 20 to 25, 20 to 25, so section 4, 20 to 25, so 20 is B, okay, 21 is C, okay, 22 is 22 is C here, 22 is also C here, so we are correct. 23 is D, is A, okay. 24 is B, okay, 24 is B is correct, and 25 is D here. 25 is D here, so it's good, but we get it wrong on 23, okay. 23 is actually A. We are wrong, 23 is A. So it's actually A. Okay, so how is the answer? Okay, so this is the form they want us to get. Alright. Okay, so the vertex is actually not the solution. The vertex might be the... Okay, so its tip is minus b over 2a. So it's 2 over 2 is 1, and when you plug in 1 is gonna be 1, minus 2 is minus 1 minus 4, right? So yeah, so the vertex, the tip is 23 is actually its tip is actually 1 4, 1 and minus 4, so it's A. Okay, that's what they mean. Yes, so that's what they mean. Okay, I see. Yeah, so that was a little bit confusion from my side, so I apologize. So this one is actually wrong, so I'm gonna cut it. I only erase it, so shit. I'm just gonna erase this. So it's actually A, okay, so I was apologize for that one wrong, so not good. So this one is actually wrong. Okay, so never mind about that. So that one is actually wrong. Okay, but the order was right. Let's check it again. 20 is B, 21 is C, 22 is C here, 24 is B, and 25 is D. 25 is D here. So it's exponential decay is D here, and 23 is A, because we're talking about the tip. So so I think that's enough for this section. Thank you very much for watching. So have a good day. I want to keep producing the video later, but I have to go now. So thank you very much for watching. So have a good day. Thank you.